Good morning. Hi, everybody. How are you, Laura?
I am well. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Thank you. Have you had a nice morning?
Yeah, it's been okay. I'm on still on Kitten Watch. It's all good. MOT and Kitten Watch. Like, this is a glamorous morning.
It's the two sides of the same coin.
Exactly. Am I streaming this to Facebook? It's just checking. So I've pressed it and it's still okay. Good.
I can see that you're linked to Facebook. If anyone watching Laura on her Facebook can let us know that, because I think I can see that Simeon had sent a message from your YouTube, but if anyone's watching on Laura's Facebook and can drop a message, see, this is Simeon getting in front of everybody else, saying good morning, hope you're all okay and having a great day, and all is well. Hope you're feeling better, Laura, and the kitties are happy, chaotic selves too.
They are. We are. They are. It is. We are. And it is also, I just checked, it's live on Facebook as well. So that's
so we've got another message from your YouTube from Moon Moggy John saying hi, you all. So should I because I can check your Facebook.
I checked it. It's on. It's
well done. Because I was thinking, I'm one of your ardent followers.
I love it when you get like you are the top stalker of this person. I'm your top stalker. I'm a few other people's top stalker, and I feel like I've been on a streak of stalking. I'm like, brilliant. This is like getting praise. I'm impressed.
Yeah, making stalking great again. While the whole world falls apart, it's really on brand.
Yeah. People are interested in as the world falls apart always baffles me. Like, what's in the news and the headlines? I'm like, this is not important.
I really think this is why. So a couple of days ago, there was, for anybody in the UK, you would know that Brand Beckham has suffered its first blow in a decade, where their eldest child said a whole bunch of things. Anyway, that was sort of front page of all the papers. It benefited me greatly because I commentate on it to the paper. Yeah. So thank you, Brooklyn, if you're watching. I appreciate it. But it's so me to be going, what's in the back pages?
Yeah.
What are we
Yeah.
like? Why is this on the
Why is
front
this? Look
page
over here.
on the morning of the World Economic Forum meeting? Say in the morning. Say in the morning. It's the coincidence is blowing my mind.
Uncanny. It's
uncanny. The canniness is on.
It's on. So on.
Yeah. So yeah. So I really don't think that this is accidental or
no.
And you know what? I'm like the furthest person from a conspiracy theorist. I think that for the most part, things are as they seem. You know, for the most part, if somebody's like a national treasure but has the appearance of a PDF file, then investigate. But when there's something that's so blown out of proportion, who cares?
I haven't even read it. I just don't even. It's just.
I read it in the same way that I watch reality. Yeah. I read it because I managed to turn it into my job.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so thankful.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Every twist and turn that I took in my life that led me to, for my job being doing a tarot reading for somebody who's had like a little public meltdown. Every twist and turn that I took was the right twist and the right turn. Every pivot was the right pivot. But it's, shall we say, it's at the very least kind of suspicious.
Yeah. I agree. Not my public meltdown. No, not me.
No. Oh, what a dream it would be if I ever got asked to do it for someone I know.
I'd probably go full on
dream worlds colliding.
Yeah. It's like either go full on Sarah Connor or what's it, Michael Douglas? Is it Falling Down when he's just asking for a...
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Falling Down it was. Yeah, 80s movie.
Yes. Yeah. One of those, that'll be one of those that you just go, nope.
What card would come for like Sarah Connor? Actually for Sarah Connor and for Skynet taking over the world, we don't need to say what tarot. We come the tarot that we're getting right now.
Right now is good.
This is it. But yeah, I do wonder what Falling Down tarot, like what 80s spread.
Yeah. 80s spread, I love it.
What 80s spread, what mullety spread would represent Michael Douglas in one of his criminal roles.
Let's do a mullet shaped spread with that business on the top and the party at the back spread.
Yeah. Do you know what? Let's make it our theme. This is it. Today is the day of the mullet spread. We're going to develop it. And because neither of us have the attention span to run with it more than an hour, any of you is welcome to take it.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it into have it.
Have it.
But yeah, the mullet spread. What's in the front? What's in the back? I'm going to do one for you straight away.
For you, like you're not getting away without a mullet spread.
I'm barely getting away without an actual mullet.
So, how many cards are we doing with our mullet spread?
I was going to do 2 in the front, 3 in the back.
Oh, yeah, party.
Because the mullet is narrow back in the front, but there's more going on, as demonstrated very aptly. But it's smaller in the back. The volume is it's smaller in the front. The volume is in the back.
Yeah.
So I'm taking 2 in the front for you. Not bad.
Ooh.
And let's take 3 of what is hiding in the back. But that could be like what your driver is, what you're hiding from yourself, which considering what a fan you are of talking about your personal stuff, this is going to be really unprecedented. Let's see.
Uncanny and unprecedented in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. You were hoping for a canny precedented hour. I don't have that for you. Okay.
I love the fact that
can I jump in?
You please do. Mullet me, baby.
Right. So this is what I've got for Laura's mullet spread.
Have I got a tower in my backside? I've got a tower.
And hangman. And hangman. Not just the tower.
Yeah.
What you've got in the front is really normal. Working hard, setting boundaries. Yeah. Very good. These are like your almost like mottos for the year. Work hard and set boundaries. Working hard, very easy for you. Setting boundaries, very hard. But you're doing both of them, and you're doing both of them openly. The people who need for you to set the boundaries, they know. What we've got in the back, however, is not because setting boundaries is such a value to you, but clarity is something that you value in the way that others communicate with you. And therefore, clarity, which at the moment represents itself as boundaries, but clarity is something that you give as a gift to the universe. And you think to yourself, okay, this clarity, it's a little scary because it can ruin everything I've worked so hard to build. This clarity is a little scary because it could leave me stifled and kind of boundaried out. But this is your motor, and this is what's pushing you forward. So clarity is really at the heart and at the root of all of this. I love this so much.
The root of the mullet. I love it.
Yeah, the root of the mullet is the clarity.
But that makes perfect sense. Of course it does, but it does. And it feels, I love that there's two aces, and that to kind of follow that new path, you have to clear out some of the old, don't you? And it's still really scary, but you have to do it anyway. Otherwise you don't get to do the new Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Swords. You get stuck.
Exactly. And the Ace of Pentacles is not just a story of money, is it? The Ace of Pentacles is a story of self-accomplishment, of success, of facing the most important person in your life, the girl in the mirror, and saying to her, you did well. I can't believe you did this well. Yeah, exactly.
Looking at the mullet in the mirror. Okay, you won't believe it, but you will. I've got your mullet here.
It's also, wait, but it's also very greenish with just a little bit of red. And I wonder whether this is really like an exploration of the girl in the mirror or the girl in the negative, because the red and the green are kind of opposites. So you're stepping into realms that have never felt comfortable, and now you're stepping in them, and you're like, good morning, brother Tuckers, I'm here.
I might start every morning like that. Good morning. Good morning, brother Tuckers. I'm here.
Anyone watching, you want a mullet reading for you, mullet reading for you, mullet reading for everyone.
So you get a mullet reading, and guess what? I'll show you all of them. So, okay, the business end at the front, you've got two queens, Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups in the what's in front of you, which I really like. But also in the back end, you also have the Tower. And we both had two major and a minor. So you've got the Temperance and the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. So I love that.
I love the Nine of Pentacles so much.
Yeah, I love that. I love this Temperance as well. It's got the standing stones and the fire, and it's just so at the front, it feels like I really love that, because you're in your queen era. You're absolutely in your queen era. You're stepping out into the world with, like you're just saying, like with a big heart, big intuition, following. You're being seen in different ways, or being witnessed. Like, it feels really positive for your career, for how you're being seen as both this exceptionally psychic, intuitive, kind person, but also taking no crap and seeing things that people don't see, and picking them out and going, excuse me, I want to show you this. So I love it, because it feels like there's a real clear vision of who you are and how you're stepping out into the world this year, and it looks really exciting, and that you'll be seen in this way as well. And in the back end, in the party section out the back, the Tower, again, all change. But I think 2026 is coming out of last year is an all change year, isn't it? It's but I do like the idea of what was holding you before was too small to contain you, like the how you were presenting yourself for this next chapter, who people saw you to be. You've your light goes beyond that, and this is the year where it gets seen, and it had to shatter something old so it could be brought out there into the new. But I love the Temperance, because it feels like, I don't know, in this case it feels like being bigger, the bigger picture, and step by step, with pure genuine magic and talent, you're getting there. And also the stability, that the life you dream of is the driving force at the back, isn't it? The life that gives you, nourishes you. So I just love it. It feels like everything's lining up for you to embrace this new chapter.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'll tell you, the Temperance is actually one of the cards I struggle with the most. I struggle to understand it. I struggle to figure out why people like it. So for that to kind of plug in, I kind of feel like it might be filling in holes without being too disgusting. That there's parts of my consciousness that I've never been able to fully access. So if the mullet is sort of taking me to those spaces, I'm well into it. And you know, when you teach the Nine of Pentacles, the trophy wife, it's so hard to know what you feel about her, because I love her so much. But what did she mean back then? What does she mean now? What are like the ethical, moral implications on your authenticity? And it's something that I love the Nine of Pentacles so much. I always feel like she looks so happy. And then, you know, when you teach it, you kind of go, well, you know, is she a little bit trapped? But like, aren't we all?
Oh, yeah. And I always think
I belong to the bank that, you know, that I have to pay my mortgage to.
Yeah.
If I didn't belong to the bank, I wouldn't have somewhere to, I'd have to live in the car I own outright.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, no, exactly. And even though with the Nine of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite-Smith, and she's got that very Freya vibe, you know, with the Falcon as well. But even Freya was kept, like, she was a hostage of a very glamorous hostage of the Aesir god. So she was taken to a place and she was kept in the most beautiful way. But and you never hear about her flying. And I always think of it as that sort of, all the gods are flying. She's kind of got the power but kept in that space. So I always think of it like as well that, you know, mythologically you've got that powerful female that's, she could break the whole place down if she wanted to, but she's quite comfortable at the moment, so it's
exactly. Okay. And nobody's born a trophy wife. Even trophy wife.
I was not. No, definitely not.
I wasn't. Were you? No, maybe one day. But even trophy wife is somebody's goal. It's somebody's like dream job. It's somebody's best case scenario.
Yeah, no, it's true. I love the fact that I was like going, I don't care what the Beckhams are doing, but let's do a mullet reading because that's really relevant.
At least we're not hiding anything.
No,
we're here to expose.
We're having fun. Yeah, we're having fun. Our back end mullet tower has been exposed.
Exactly. Now, I dread to go through the comments, but we're gonna
do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have our message from Grizz, who owns a channel and who also, for anybody that was here for the show that I don't want to use the S word, for the show on Tuesday, where I could not log in, when then I could not log out, my camera kept going, so shout out to Grizz that fixed all the issues on the platform that allows us to broadcast as if we're in the same room like the good old days. So Grizz says, you can support me by sending stars. Stars help me earn money to make more content. And Nikki says, hey, everyone. Hey, Chris. I'm hoping Chris is still asleep because it's very, very early where he is. So we're broadcasting from the UK where it's lunchtime, perfectly decent time to, be awake and communicating. Roger Blair is saying, howdy, Inbaal and Laura.
Howdy.
Oh, we've got one from Mark who I wasn't expecting. It's got, I think, blood tests. Saying, yay, it's working. Oh, Mark was here Tuesday. And he kept the chit chat going in the comments for the full hour. We had higher viewership numbers with my face not on the screen than we normally do with my face on the screen, which was a real spiral moment. So Marcus says, yeah, it's working. I'm busy, so popping in to say hi. Hello, you lovely ladies and the kitties. Please remember to like and subscribe so you know when you are on. And Nikki is greeting you, saying good morning,
You see a little
Laura.
bit of Freya tail. She was showing her backside to the camera, but thankfully just the tail was on just now.
It was really cute.
It's so cute.
Moon Moggy John says, your mug, Laura D.
Yeah.
What does your mug say?
It had a moon on it, but it was on lipstick. But it was so wasn't very expensive. So all the gold has kind of come off it, but it's really cute, isn't it? It's really cute.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
love me.
It holds a good lot of coffee as well. A good lot of coffee.
Yeah. That's it. A double size mug is where it's at. Oh, look at that. So Moon Moggy John says, Freya once says to me, once you're chosen forever.
Well, yeah. All we say is yes to that.
Yeah. Why would they let go of you? They got you there. Why would they let go?
Exactly.
Paranormal Perth, WA. Western Australia. Says, good morning, afternoon, all night, everyone. Hope you're doing well.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Paranormal Perth.
Hi, hello. Good afternoon, evening, morning.
Amazing. And Nilda is here saying, hi, beautiful ladies. Blessings.
Morning, Nilda.
Hi, Nilda. Lady Thistle says, good morning, ladies and everyone. Izzy is doing some waves. Paranormal Perth is saying hey to everyone. Lady Thistle is loving the mullet spread. Cinderella Roginski says, Steve's intentions towards me, little pause for Laura, Paul Rudd's original surname is almost exactly like that. Yes.
Is it now? Oh,
and
cool.
Cinderella, if you're related to him at all, tell him we love him.
Not in the way that he thinks we love him.
I don't know. I think exactly in the way. Exactly the correct way. So Cinderella says, can I ask next new subscriber Steve's intentions? I think we'll probably benefit from abandoning the mullet temporarily.
Yeah, I don't think Steve's mullet will be,
appreciated. But let's look at Steve's intentions.
I'll try and keep my card succinct.
Yeah, I'm going to go with just one. So I'm going to go with intentions. For me, sometimes going with one card, I know it's ridiculous, but sometimes going with one card allows me to kind of squeeze my consciousness into sort of finding all the little dregs in a card that I might not sometimes notice. But, you don't have to do it the same as me. I'm just explaining that, that anyone that's getting one is not shortchanged. It's still
two. I'm doing two. Two's better than three. I'm trying to be.
What have you got, Kara? Do you want to go first? I go first.
I'll go first then. First card we've got is the King of Pentacles. Make a king. And then I was going to leave it at that because it is really nice. It is a lovely card. But the star card came up, which is even lovelier. So I get with Steve. The vision I get with this is just like he's just mulling things over at the moment. He's thinking things through. He's mulling over, and even his intentions. I don't know if he's got that will develop. It's very Taurian energy or Earth Sun energy here. So I'm seeing it work. I'm thinking, this is like nice thoughts, lovely thoughts, but just thinking what's going on. He's actually thinking about practical aspects of his life quite a lot. He may not be in a space where he's speeding towards relationship, but I do feel when he does move forward, you've got the star card. They are lovely thoughts. Like there's no, it's just he's at a different space. Where he's like, I'm at work, I'm doing this. Oh, I don't actually that. Anyway, so it's a process with him, and it might be a slower process than maybe the one you're in. But there's nothing here that's saying bad. He's not saying he's rushing in, rushing out. But he may just take a while. He may also be in his own little world, thinking what he needs as well at the moment. But the star card comes up, but Aquarius time. So I feel like that will shift. I think you're going to stun him just by your fabulous existence. But it feels like he's just got to get in the space to see that. So you don't have to do anything. You're gorgeous and wonderful as you are. It's his process. What did you get?
Yeah, so really similar. And I was actually giggling when you said Taurus because look, how Taurian.
Oh my God, we both got the Taurus cards, haven't we?
Yeah. So I will be honest with the court cards, because there's 16 of them and there's 12 star signs. I always find it sort of so confusing.
Yeah.
And also, like, the star signs indicated in the Rider-Waite-Smith are different to the star signs indicated in the Thoth. So so I find it so confusing. But this is a very earthy,
very earthy,
and quite Taurian kind of card. And if both of us had got the Taurus, then I'm thinking, well, it's not just a characteristic. Maybe that's an indication of time, that during Taurus season, he'll be able to sort of show himself more, reflect himself more. But it's exactly as Laura said, that it's not about what's going on right now. Let me show you the picture here, right, Cinderella? I hope you're still here. Can I call you Cindy? It shows this knight having arrived after a long journey to a barren land. And you can tell that it's barren because there's still like a little corner that's barren there. But with his vision, he's thinking, well, next year I can grow all these crops here. And the year after, I can grow more crops. So exactly as Laura said, that it's not about what's going on right now. It's not even about what his intentions are right now. This is something that will grow naturally and develop. And he needs a good amount of grounding before he can get himself into anything real. But he's not flighty.
Nope.
He's not childish. He is interested in something real. He's just figuring out whether the two of you are two parts of the same jigsaw, the same two-part jigsaw. So it'll take him time, but it's really worth investing that time in him. And the way to this guy's heart is 100% through his tummy. So don't waste your time with the other areas. This is somebody that will appreciate a hearty meal. I know it sounds really, really chauvinistic, but really sort of going for any of the other parts is pretty chauvinistic as well. So, we can't win. So yeah, let us know, Cinderella, whether that makes sense with what you already know, with the signs you've already had.
I'm not looking disinterested. I'm just keeping an eye because they're fighting, and we've got to make sure that no stitches get pulled.
If you need to jump.
2 seconds.
Let me take you off screen. You need to jump. That's no problem. Anyone that is kind of behind the drama, one of Laura's kitties has had surgery last week, so they've still got the stitches in, and they're trying not to devastate and demolish each other. There, I think Laura is back.
If it goes on again, I'll move my chair to where they are, because I had to do a reading the other day, and it was an hour's reading, and I had to say, I'm sorry, we're getting into the reading. I cannot do this reading because I'm like, no. So I moved over there and put my hand in between them and then did the rest of the reading.
Oh, babies.
Anyway,
I tell you, maybe that's why they needed to do it like consecutively, because if both of them were with stitches trying to take each of the stitches out.
Yeah, there must have been a reason, even though I'm testing my sanity. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, there's always a reason. Any change of timings. Nilda is also wanting some clarity, saying, can you give me some insight on the situation with my rent and repairs? Sorry.
I like repairs.
Yeah, we're purring again. It's a repur. My rent and repairs. Will everything turn out well? Gracias. Let's see. So again, not really a mullet, but
I know I kind of mullet it up, but I don't think we've got mullets. We could, but I think if people want one, you can ask. You can ask for one day only, because we'll forget by next week. So yeah.
It's so realistic, because like next Thursday somebody will be like, oh, can I have a mullet reading? And we're like, what?
That was so 80s last week.
Yeah. Do you know what he means? No, I don't know.
Okay, insight on the situation with your rent and repairs. Rent, repairs. Should I go first? No, you go first this time. So I went first last time. There we go. Yeah.
I'll jump first because I'll tell you something really funny happened. The same card, came up
Same
for the
here.
repairs. Oh, check you out.
Check us out.
And I think, if nothing else, this is like a really good demonstration about how the same card can mean a whole bunch of different things in different contexts. And this is why you need a psychic, or, you know, a tarot reader or a light worker to be doing this, because if the AI was doing this for you, I don't think they would do a very good job. So know that this is for the repairs, and the repairs are coming. I feel like the person doing the repairs is very chilled out, which can be extremely annoying for the for the service receiver, but it is getting done, which is just a whole lot better than not getting done. With the rent, it looks like now is a good opportunity for you to make an agreement, like a deal that will work for you for the whole coming year. See how this card has the number 12, and when we're asking about something like a rental agreement, any kind of contract, I always think, well, the number 12 is the 12 months, right? So obvious. So obvious, otherwise I wouldn't find it. So it's a good time for you to go in and change your agreement in a way that benefits you, but not change the agreement just for the months of receiving repairs, but change the agreement for the whole year. Yeah, make like a different contract. What have you got there? So
such a similar
familiar face.
Such a sweet and a very nice card. I mean, not what you want in kind of a date reading, but not maybe necessarily what you want in a workman reading, because they're lovely, but
maybe date the workman.
No, maybe date the workman, exactly. And I can hear music, and they're lovely, but there's a it could be a while. It feels. I can see you kind of get a bit like tapping your fingers, like not quite sure how to do, but they're lovely when they do it. And it will be, again, same card. So again, I get good quality. It gets strong. It feels like there's more than one person involved in this work, but it does feel like I think with the gift of the skill, you've got the skilled workman there. It feels strong. But instead of the hangman, we've got the 9 of wands in this deck. And I feel like, again, that's part of you going, oh, what is this going to get done? But also, it, like you say, I think the 9 of wands is a very good protective card. But I also feel like don't be doing old outworn things. So if the contract, like you were saying, doesn't suit you, if something about it doesn't suit you anymore, don't be a martyr to it. Don't keep doing it if it's not quite working. So there could be a chance to reevaluate how you feel safe, how you feel strong in this situation. How, if the workman's chilled, why can't you be chilled? Like what could be done to make you feel happier about this? Because I do feel also it's a good thing of boundaries, saying I want this way. I've got the word custom, or like doing things your way, and it might be hard to kind of assert that, but it feels important that you do. So it's really evaluating. I think as Saturn's going to change signs, we're going to be in this space of dealing with different areas that we find uncomfortable, asserting ourselves in different ways. Everyone's busy doing their thing, and it feels like you needing your voice heard a bit more, but I feel like you will. And again, in the end, I think it gets worked really well.
Fabulous. Good luck, Nilda. Let us know how it went. So we've got some messages from Divine Goddess saying hello. Lovely to see you both.
Lovely to see you as well.
And then she asks, general spirit messages for me, please.
Did she say she wants a mullet reading?
No, but Marcus does. So, we've got one coming up.
Smile, the mullet smile. And I was like, oh, no, okay. You can be
we will get to be silly and psychic together.
Good.
But not with Divine Goddess.
Not with Divine Goddess. You Divine Goddess. Divine Goddesses probably don't need mullet.
Yeah, we're going to be, genuine and lovely with her.
Okay. General spirit messages for you. Oh, is it your turn or my turn to go? You go. Oh, it's lovely. Look at you.
It's so lovely. But no. You go. I know that I've got a good one in the background.
Yeah, they're not ungood.
No.
They're lovely and actually powerful. I get this real sense of power for you, Divine Goddess. First one is the moon, and the feeling of going within at this time. It feels a bit liminal still at this time. We're not fully into the year yet, and there's this sense of diving into your subconscious, finding out what you really want. I feel like you got that the ox there, and it makes me think of the Uru's rune, you know, like really strong and determined. But also this is determination in your inner self, not like necessarily like trusting yourself, trusting your vision, going with what you feel is important. And even if you're doing it on your own at the moment or not quite sure, this is just trusting you. It's a very magical time in that way. And what comes from that, I really like this depiction. In this deck, you've got the Nine of Pentacles in a totally different way. I often don't like it when they change the meanings, but in this deck, I'm good with it. It's the Nine of Pentacles. It's tradition. It is building a strong set of spiritual beliefs, of personal power. I feel like there's something you're learning and sharing with others. So if you've been doing training, I feel like you're at a time when you're about to share that with others, or celebrating, because this is the next one is the Eight of Wands. It's all going to pick up. It's going to be very exciting. You're going to share your magic with the world. You're going to meet new people. It feels really good. So this is a very personal inner journey. This is your achievements, this is your strength, your power, your rooting, and this is you sharing it with the world in a wonderful, exciting way.
Oh, I love that. So it goes all the way through, and really sort of the Two of Cups is such a gorgeous card because it is the love card, but it's not like the lover's card. This card has a romance in it. It has resonance with the world around you. And what it shows, Divine Goddess, is that the stronger you are in your heart chakra, in your heart dealings with people, the more the universe will reflect that back to you. Don't be shy to be as lovely, as adorable, as gorgeous as you want to be. The kind of thinking that says, well, you know, if I'm nice, people will take advantage of me. That kind of thinking is completely detrimental to you. You want to step forward with your full heart. And if you end up being disappointed here and there, we all do. Mean people do and lovely people do. But your reflection of what you're going to get from those around you will be, on the whole, stunning, exactly the way that you deserve. Mwah.
Yay, love that. Love that. Yay.
Beautiful. And then from Marcus, I know you're on the edge of your seat. He says, for the mullet, he says, I'm getting sauce in the background listening, and will, of course, look back when I get back later on. So go on. Go on then. Even do me a mullet spread. That sounds wrong.
So wrong. It's got to be right.
Exactly.
Okay. A mullet for Mark. I mean, that's okay. Well, we're doing it. We're going in.
Shall we share the mullet rather than sort of
okay, I'll do the top part. I've done the two for the top, so I do the business part at the front.
Okay,
and you do the...
brilliant. I'll do the back. Sounds right. I'll do the three to the back.
Okay, I'll start with your up dog. What's going on? Look at this part.
Very strong.
They're so strong. So the first one is the Sun, and the second one is the Two of Wands. They're both very fiery, very warm, very powerful, and both of them have a figure in the center. You know, that they have the centralized person there with power all around them. Again, even if you're not feeling this right now, it's saying this is the vision you're walking into, because they're both very more spring-like cards. You know, the Sun is definitely not out here. But if it's as you move on between March time onwards, your power grows, and what you're doing now is strengthening you and the journey you've been on. Like, you've been on such a journey, and you've gained so much power, knowledge, wisdom, and inspiration from that. I know through hardships, but you've gained so much, and you're about to make choices that are informed and powerful and supporting you. And it's saying trusting that, you know, trusting this joy, trusting your path, trusting that you can do this. Not only that you can, but there'll be invitations and opportunities for you to do so. Yay! What's going on in the background?
So very interestingly, in the back, and this is like a proper mullet, because the back and front shouldn't even be on the same head together. And You know, when you go to like resorts where there's like, you know, people that are more European than this part of Europe, and they'll walk up and down on the beach with their budgie smugglers and an actual like full curly mullet. And you think to yourself, did you do it yourself with a YouTube tutorial? Who did this for you? Your mom? But yeah, so this is the party at the back. And between the 5 of swords, the 10 of wands, and to be honest, it's the first time in my life that I've seen the 3 of discs as like the best case scenario here. It shows that you're driven by fear. Obviously, you've been through some stuff that nobody should have gone through, not at your age. And so the fear, you know, has merit. It is justified. But the fear is working hard enough to get you to do all this sort of light and fire. What I would love is for that light and fire to be, you know, the same in the front, the same in the back. And if you go back to this fearless, limitless, I will never die, I will never wilt, I will never wither, then you would feel more even inside and out, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Wowzers, trousers.
Good
Mulleted.
mullets.
Good mullet. Good
Yeah.
mullet. Can I have a second, please? Sorry, I need to.
Yeah. I'm just gonna flash some messages so you'll be able to hear them. Laura will be able to hear the messages while she tends to babies. So Milky Abiti is saying hello there. Hello. Simeon is collapsing with laughter. The mullet in the mirror. Lady Thistle, I can see your question. I'm putting that to one side for when Laura comes back. And Nilda is Clarity Whistler. There is no way in the world that your message can make it to screen, but thank you for the engagement. YouTube will recall that, you know, that we are popular enough for you to message us. Marcus chatting with Lady Thistle. Lady Thistle chatting with Marcus. Beautiful. Simeon says, we've got Laura back.
I bought
some of Laura back.
I brought the sacred laser pointer over to so they come over here so I can keep an eye on them. This has been my friend to get them to do what I want them to do, so I keep an eye.
Amazing. Yeah, it's important to have a method. Simeon says tower moment of the back end sounds like a mad dash to the loo with a dodgy belly, only to find the loo is out of order. That's literally what it sounds like.
Yeah, tower in the back.
Moment of the back end. Tower moment of the back end is like a Boxing Day run. You're as far from the house as possible. Oh, no. There's people walking their dogs.
Oh,
it's not even dark yet. That's a tower moment of, And I think we had a request while you were there. But Lady Thistle also says, on Tuesday's stream, in which I had the luck of attending when your lovely face was I had won a massage table from my school in which someone had donated.
That's amazing.
When you're looking for, that's so nuts. I cannot believe that this.
So you were looking for one and then you got one.
I think, is Lady Thistle doing some qualifications?
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. So because we didn't know what MT was, massage therapy.
Oh, and I went, I was talking about really boring things. Like, no, actually, I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, it was you, Lady Thistle, wasn't it? Isn't that bonkers? Oh yeah, we have some more information. because we want to win stuff too.
Yeah.
Lady Thistle says, we had a raffle in the class and was not expecting to win. If that is not a message from the universe, this is my path, then I'm not sure what is. This is honestly like the clearest message. It's the kind of message that even the Bible itself would reject as too obvious.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It is.
It doesn't.
If you're writing a book, your editor would say, you can't put that in because it's not realistic. You know, most things actually are realistic. You wouldn't be able to put in books because they're like, that's not realistic, because the stuff that actually happens is so bonkers.
Even a fantasy book would struggle. They'd have to call in like a little editor's meeting before they agree to put something like that in. No,
a dragon bringing you a massage table, fine, but
this is the dragon with a massive table in their teeth. But no, the winning the raffle, because I think that something like a lottery or something like a raffle is the easiest thing to influence with magic, because everyone's got the same kind of chance and everyone is kind of thinking it with their own energy. So it's really like an energy contest. And so if you won it, then you're the one who needed it the most, or needed the message the most, or wanted it the most. Like, you know, it doesn't just happen. The random element.
Sorry, I've got to. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Go, darling. Go. Mark says, right, ladies, I'm out of here because the taxi is early. We'll message you later. Enjoy the show. Have fun at the hospital. So Divine Goddess asking, we've got a message from Sprinkle, which I will read, but I don't know what we're referring to, saying, I would suggest having respect for the creators to write and pay attention to what is happening. Also good. Look outside of yourself. They were not at this moment answering questions. We were visiting. Beautiful. And Sprinkle is also saying, hi, ladies, with 2 crowns. Beautiful. We've got some more messages in between. And Sprinkle is on board with the cats. So Laura is back. So we've got a couple of questions lined up for us, which I put in their separate folder.
So they're not fighting in a bad way. They're just they love each other. They just play fight all the time. They don't realize that stitches. So it's like, it's not like a bad, they just love play fighting and rolling around all the time. I'm just like going, don't know, we've come too far.
It is. It's an age. What are they? 6 months now? 7 months now?
About 6 months. Yeah. They're just having so much fun. They love it. I'm being the total ogre in every way, shape, or form. It's just like, Anyway,
take
sorry
your hands off your sister. Yeah.
Sorry, what have I missed?
Yeah. So we've got 2 questions. Lady Thistle says, I would love to have a reading. If any luck in love will be in my cards this year.
Love that.
Lady Thistle this year.
Okay. Ooh. Should I go or you go? There you go. Okay, I can go.
I don't mind. I can just see the start of love. So maybe you have more information than me, because all I've got is that communication is starting. So you might meet somebody that's more like online, or somebody who's far away where there's a lot of texting going on. Communication is starting. It's a new beginning. So it's not one of your exes. I'm very pleased to inform. Also, none of your friends' exes. Another good little nugget. But the love doesn't get a chance to get started this year. So this is why I'm thinking, between lots of texting and not quite getting started, I'm thinking, could it be long distance? Could it be somebody that maybe ends up working opposite hours to you, other side of the country, something like that? So I'm sure Laura has more info there. What have you got?
Well, yeah, I don't probably have that much more information about the actual relationship, apart from I do feel like it feels like it's all a bit of a meant to be thing. You're on a path to finding it. It's not like, oh, look out there, it's not the right time. It is. But the first thing you got is the Judgment card, which I love. you know, big bear, yay, which was lovely, you know. But it's almost like facing fears around, because you are changing, you are meeting new. It's not saying you have to go through a big shadow work thing. It's just like because you've got the Ten of Swords coming up as well, and then the Ten of Cups afterwards. So you also got the Ten of Cups, and yes, communication, perhaps long distance, or yeah. So you got the Ten of Cups, I got the Ten of Cups, but there's something about getting over a little bit of a fear. There's an excitement about love, and you're like, yeah, and it starts happening. You're like, oh, whoa, I'm not sure about this. So maybe having distance or a lot of communication works well at first, because I feel like there could be an overwhelm if it was like this person was here going, okay, I'm ready for this, and you're going, great. So the great thing, I love you're saying, come in, are you ready for this? Is basically what you're saying. Are you ready? And you're going, yeah, and you're going, oh, you know, it's with the idea of love and all the lovely feelings about it are so wonderful, but it might trigger those. Of course it will. It will, you know, you get past 20, it's going to trigger things that might have happened in the past. Are they this? Are they that? You know, this, and I don't think it's anything about them. I think they're wonderful. I think you're wonderful. I think it's good. It will grow. But I do feel maybe there's things that are being worked through as you move forward in this romance, which is why I feel it's a meant to be thing. Like, you're meant to go on this journey, you're meant to look at these things that are coming up, and you're meant to get through them. And I just get with it, it's a judgment card, the big bear on it, that it's going to change your life in a really good way. Maybe not immediately, but like looking at the bigger picture. I don't know, you could be, if it's distance, there could be a relocation of some kind, there could be different energies coming in around you. It feels very exciting, but it's quite, for a good reason, I feel it might go a bit slow.
Yeah, I feel like the Judgment in general, I don't know that deck, but the Judgment and the Ace of Swords have some kind of, because Judgment in my mind is Judgment Day. It's the rebirth. It's, you know, coming out of the, you know, climbing out of the coffin. And there's a strong element in the Ace of Swords of, you know, of stepping through the fog and coming into the light, coming into the brightness. So I think a lot of the major arcanas are kind of reflected, some more obviously than others, in minor arcana. So I think there is, like, it was really similar, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a big phase, and I think we're all like this. We want to do these big new things, but think actually it could bring up a lot of stuff which is necessary to move through. So it feels part of your journey, and it feels exciting. Just a bit slow.
Exciting. You know what? The best thing about when it's meant to be is that you can sit at home, you can lock yourself in a safe. It's still happening. It's when love calls your name, there is no saying no. You follow your heart. Wherever it goes, to the ends of the earth, to the end of your days.
And you know, from this card, we have a tooth mark. This is not, I wasn't getting hungry. I think that maybe Freya was getting hungry early because she's eating my cards.
Oh, that's so nice.
The Knight of Arrows, Knight of Swords has been nibbled.
Oh, I love that cats feel that, you know, the tarot energy. It's such a lovely connection.
Yeah, it's so nice. Oh, it's time getting on, isn't it? I was always having fun with mullets, so I'm getting lost track of time.
Yeah, no, we've literally just got Moon Moggy John's birthday reading. I'm Aquarius. Happy Aquarius season.
Happy Aquarius season.
Who's excited? I'm excited.
Oh yeah. Let's have a look.
Right.
Oh, I'm doing one card.
I could not be prouder.
Because you got the Aquarius card.
Oh.
So who would pull another one when we have the star? When you have the Aquarius card, the major arcana, the star card, the light in the dark, what we all need at this time of year, that Imbolc light, the hope, the connection to something bigger and brighter. And whatever you've been through over the last year, you know, obviously Aquarius always is going with the Chinese New Year, but everyone's talking about this one a lot because everyone's a little bit done with feeling this shedding feeling of the snake. But I feel like this kind of goes with it, that shedding, that releasing of everything you've kind of had to carry it. But what's there on the other side is this light, is this hope, is this new energy. So I think your birthday this year, or the season of your birthday, brings new hope, new light. It might not be an easy one. It might feel a bit stark beforehand, but there's a lot of hope, and there's a new spiritual connection that leads you forward in a wonderful way.
Amazing. So completely insanely, The Nine of Discs, Nine of Pentacles is making another appearance now on this side of the country. It came up for you. And this guy making a third appearance. And we've got, so this is completely bonkers. You know, when you do like a really intense hour with loads of readings and quick, and you have a few that will come up again and again, that's one thing. But, you know, we only did like what, 6, 7?
Max.
Max. So yeah, for you, Moon Moggy John, happy birthday. It's a successful year for you financially. So that's nice. If you've got like new extra sources of income, it also shows, and this is like a really radical departure from what this meant for other people, but it also shows that there's been some kind of a disagreement between you and some of the contents of your fridge. You don't know what it is that's giving you a tummy ache. You don't know what it is that's making you uneasy. So this year you'll finally get to the bottom of it, and it's going to be something that's so easy to get on without, that you'll have a much more comfortable, much more peaceful rest of your life after this. But most importantly, it shows you stepping into really believing in yourself. And this stunning card is a representation of like illumination and leaving the old you behind to step fully into the new you. No excuses, no interruptions, just entirely as you are. And so this is a huge year for you, not just in terms of new beginnings, but the self-acceptance element of it. You can start new things all day long if you want to, but what good are they if you can't speak them with your full chest? And this year you can. Yeah.
Oh, it feels really good, John. Yes.
Beautiful.
Feels a good one.
We're going to have to basically start closing down and carry on with the rest of our day. What are you up to the rest of your day, except for cat referee and preparation for tomorrow?
I'm doing some very exciting admin, and but also I'm doing my newsletter and website stuff as well. So I did a 4-day painting yesterday, so I was really happy to do loads of painting, and now I'm ready for some admin.
Mental preparation.
Ready.
Very good. Very proud of you. Amazing.
How about you? What are you up to?
Kind of the same.
Yeah.
I've got all my courses are on a course platform, and I'm trying to move my whole website to it, but all the solutions in that course platform are really for courses. So in order to just do a simple booking of reading, I've got to work around the payment system, work around. So it's creative, but also, a little bit frustrating. So this is the fun that I've got ahead of me. And I think I'm looking to the side. I think I've got to do some, I was going to say what I've got requested to do, but because it belongs to PRs, then it's supposed to be secretive. But I've got a little bit of writing, a little bit of fun, creative writing, little bit. And that's it. Yeah.
I feel we've offered the world something beautiful today, a mullet reading. I feel like we've done our...
Exactly. We've made our mark. With a tower moment in the back end. We made our brown mark on the world of spirits.
I feel pleased.
Beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And we'll see you next week. Bye.